The term auricle is an anatomical representation of the ear. They refer to this as the auricle. Chinese medicine recognized thousands of years ago that the ear was a manifestation of the entire body. I have some charts that show you how the body is laid out on the ear, and the Chinese have recognized that the ear is one of the first anatomical things to form in utero, and be it so close to the brain, it has nerve endings that directly correlate to the entire physical body. So we will use different pressure points in the ear to treat various illnesses of the body. Those are most of the manipulations as far as physical manipulations that we do here at LifeWorks. We also use what is called Tui-Na, which is a medical form of massage therapy. We use different points that are the acupressure points. We just use them as acupressure points, not acupuncture points, to be able to elicit a response with the brain and change the way that the body is affected by pain or nervous disruption. Some of the other methods that we use to treat disease here at LifeWorks Wellness Center are herbal medicines. Heard the term supplements before, and that refers to supplementation, giving you something in your diet that you are not already receiving from the foods that you eat. Chinese medicine uses the same kind of idea with a slight twist. Chinese medicine uses not only nutrients that are not found in the foods you eat, but also energetics in the foods you eat. For instance, we will talk about medicines that are cold. Energetics of cold are things that will come from the deep water, or things that would come from a lot of root vegetables are cold in nature. Also things like that retain a lot of water tend to be cold, like your leafy greens. So not only the energetics of the foods themselves, but also the style of cooking in which we ingest some of these foods. For instance, colder foods that we ingest are going to be foods that are raw or cold, such as our salads and our raw vegetables, as opposed to a food that would give you a nice warm kind of substance is what we refer to our comfort foods, which are all the foods that are the fatty, greasy types of foods. Those are going to give us, our body, a lot of heat and be able to warm it up. So we will diagnose the patient and find out maybe that patient has cold feet, cold hands, chills, headache, runny nose after they eat. Most of the time these conditions are caused by a cold diet. So we will use supplementation using herbal medicine, where we will give them medicines that are actually warming to the digestive tract to essentially heat up the oven that is the stomach to the temperature in which it needs to cook food at the proper temperature to digest it in the proper amount of time. Stomach is very similar to baking bread. The oven has to be a certain temperature, and the bread's only allowed a certain time in the oven. And if it's not that right temperature and that right time, then the bread seems to be mushy in the middle. Same thing with your food. When you eat food, if the oven temperature is not at the right temperature and it's not in there long enough, then rotten material goes through the rest of your digestive tract, and that is where most of the digestive problems come from, is rotten food going through the digestive tract. So we will assess your condition and use different herbs based on your particular condition, use the energetics that balance out the energetics that you are consuming in your diet now. You can find us here at LifeWorks. There's a couple different ways in which you can contact us. Our telephone number is 727-466-6789. You can also find us at lifeworkswellnesscenter.com. Both of those ways you can get in touch with us and find out how to schedule yourself an appointment. So thank you for your time today, and I look forward to meeting you in the future.